Tony, what kind of car?
He's in the car. It's Jersey plate, X-ray 97.
He's coming down blue right now, right at Quincy.
All right, let's try to box him in right here.
Watch the crossfire. He's in that rear left-hand side.
This looking good, Ryan.
Just go to the right, I'll go to the left.
Okay.
Don't go between these cars.
All right, go right, go. We're gonna box him right here.
Hey, is that right vehicle? Give me a hand!
I'm Terrique. I work for the Boston Police Department. I'm currently assigned to the Youth Violence Strike Force, AKA the Gang Unit. I work what we call first half shift. That's from 4 to midnight. I just feel like it was my destiny to do this. However, I'm a husband, a father, and I have 2 kids, Jalen and Caden. Sometimes on the night shift, several days will go by where I don't really see my boys. I'll come home and they're sleeping, and
We'll have to get ready for school.
and then
Come on. No,
off to school in the morning.
We're gonna make this fast. Because you wanna make the bus, right?
Then they're coming home from school, and then I'm going to work.
You laid out all their clothes and everything, right?
Yeah. So it's just like a constant seeing each other in passing or not seeing each other at all. Obviously, I miss being more involved, you know, with their lives. But my wife, my boys are the whole reason for my existence. I will do everything in my power to keep them safe.
Technique 19, report of a man in possession of a firearm.
Person with a gun?
The suspect lives in Wardman, threatened a little boy and pointed a gun at a child.
Wardman. Back to Julie?
In that area, it's infamous for gang violence, gun violence.
Male with a white shirt, wearing a Red Sox style cap.
Just pointing out the obvious, huh?
Call takers trying to get the person to clear to us.
Don't do it. Don't.
Man, a cell phone call. I have no clue where the caller is. I tried to call back several times.
Charlie, 112. 913, do we have any information on the caller? Does the caller want to make himself known?
It's very hard to crack the wall of silence in that neighborhood.
School's your homie? Okay. You wasn't outside, was you? All right. Okay.
You know, you try to get information about anything that happens around that area. No one's really gonna talk too much to the police around there.
It's supposed to be a person with a gun beating up a 14-year-old. They're still investigating it, but from what we see, no victims coming forward. So it just right now it's just, you know, it's kind of a wash.
If someone was to point the firearm at your kid, it should be personal for you having kids. It damn sure becomes that much more personal for me.
Of all the guns out there on the street, one used to threaten a child goes straight to the top of the night gang unit's most wanted list. For the Fugitive Unit, the case they're on today is a dangerous one. The suspect is Joseph Cooper, said to be on the run in the Grove Hall section of Roxbury. He served 8 years for manslaughter, and now he's wanted for dealing drugs and assault and battery with a dangerous weapon.
So on this Joseph Cooper, after doing some interviews, we received information that he has made statements to the effect that he was going to shoot it out with the police. I'm going to put the whole unit on this case, probably 6 cars. We'll say 2 officers to a car. That should be enough to do it, and to make a car stop if we need to make a car stop.
For native son Ryan Mason, there's extra incentive.
In my neighborhood, in my section of the city of Boston, they pride themselves in looking out for the kids that grow up in that neighborhood. You do as much as you can to make sure that those families and those children and those senior citizens and everybody is protected. That's what's important.
Mason is part of a team of a dozen officers searching for Cooper. The interviews they've done have made it clear just how dangerous the fugitive is, so it's all hands on deck.
This isn't gonna be easy. There's more than one person has said that they've seen him with a firearm, and that he definitely would shoot it out with police because he's not going back to jail again, so.
Sergeant Detective Albert sets up on point, while Mason establishes a moving perimeter. From there, it's a waiting game.
You ready? Guy coming over.
He looks good. 981. I got a suspect walking toward the E. Tall, light blue shirt, dreads.
Yeah, we got his back facing us a little bit. Drive toward E Street, take a look at it.
Yeah, George, you still got him? I don't see him.
Yeah, he's walking down the street.
It definitely looks like our guy, though. They like this for our guy. Long dreads, 235 pounds, 5 feet 11. Yep.
Cross? Oh, I don't know.
Where is he, Mikey?
All right, I'm looking. I don't see him.
Where is he?
Suspect Joseph Cooper has already served 8 years in jail. Now he's wanted for assault and battery. And word on the street is, he'd rather shoot it out with the cops than go back to prison.
Cross? Oh, I don't know.
You have someone who doesn't want to be caught.
Where is he, Mikey?
You have a unit that is trying to catch that person.
Where is he?
Around both of those two factions is a community.
She's on your right now.
You have to take on their safety as your priority.
All right, I'm looking. I don't see him.
That's kind of the mantra of our unit, to plan and to prepare and to be ready for whatever comes, because we just don't know.
Could have been behind the bus, you know?
Well, yeah, he's not there. He must be going into one of those buildings.
It's a rare day off for Manny Canuto and Thea Ruggio of the gang unit. Along for the ride is Fugitive Unit Officer Winston De Leon. The department-wide Reebok Fitness Challenge is approaching fast, and the competitive juices are already flowing.
You guys doing that fitness challenge?
Yep. Right here. You guys got a team from the Fugitive Unit, right?
Yeah, we got the dream team, though. We got Ryan, myself, Brian, and Mike McHugh.
It's me, DJ, and Joe Conley.
And Joe Conley?
So now you guys can get your ass whooped.
Dude, we got Ryan. That's all I gotta say. Right, dude,
He's legit.
You can't do it all, though.
Yeah, you can't do it all.
Huh?
I can let Ryan do the whole competition by himself.
Nah, he's gonna do the
Ryan, go. Run the mile, do the push-ups, do everything, Ryan. All we're just gonna do is just piggyback him at the end.
Let's test this matchup. So me, you and D combined.
Little guy talking.
It's not gonna even happen. You get Ryan doing the running, I'm doing the pull-ups. We already.
You can't even reach the pull-ups. What are you gonna give you 10 fingers to reach the pull-ups?
Dude, come on. How many pull-ups I knocked out this morning?
Oh, you did 25. You did 25. How you gonna get
That's to tell you, man. Fugitive Unit, we don't even need a whole team to beat you guys.
We'll see.
Where is Caden?
Oh!
Got you. Yeah, I got you. Jalen, Caden, let's go. Star Pumpkin, let's go.
Is tonight one of your nights to work? Because I lost track this week.
Yeah, I go in at 4.
Like, you know I can't stand when you do that, right?
I mean, Shalene, I know you hate the fact that I do details on my days off, but I try to spend, you know, as much time as I can with you and the boys when, you know, during the week. So it's like when I have a day off, I have to try to do something like overnight.
Yeah, but the boys are growing up so fast. Like, next thing you know, boom, they're teenagers. And, you know, you wake up and you like, oh, I worked, and then I kind of missed out on certain things.
Yeah,
like, I know we need money, but I feel like they need you more, especially Jalen.
The biggest challenge about being a dad is juggling work and my 2 kids, Jalen and Caden. My son, Jalen, is my oldest. He was diagnosed with autism. He's the most loving, caring kid you could ever meet.
Look, Jalen!
Your favorite!
Tina! Hi!
We take Jalen to a highly trained therapist 6 days a week, and it's almost an hour drive each way.
Who's that? Keep your hands down. Jay, who's this? Who is it?
Ernie used to like just stare out the window and not say anything at all, and then be off on the corner and not play with anybody or talk to anybody.
Yeah. Now just to see where he's coming from.
Curious George, good boy.
Just hear his language progress. It's so awesome.
Moo, says a cow, good. Mickey. Mouse, good. Bah.
Watching Jalen doing his session, it's something that I can't describe. I mean, for him to have a rigorous day like he has, you know, waking up at 7 in the morning, going to school until 3:45, and then going to another series of sessions for another 4 hours, I just see a trooper.
Okay, just gonna sit for 1 more minute, and then we'll be all done. You're doing a nice job.
He is literally my idol.
Look, who's that? Hi, Daddy. Good boy. Did you have fun? You say hi.
Did you have a good time?
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Say,
See you
bye,
later.
Nina. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Come on, buddy. The gang unit is competitive. Being in the fugitive unit now, it's like, you know, you see your old friends who's still in the gang unit, and it's always that, you know, rivalry, like that competition. Like, you know, hey, you know, you guys don't get the guns off the streets, we do. You know, we say, hey, you know, who arrests the murderers? Like, you know, we do. You know, you have the competition and that level of respect at the same time.
20, I can't tell. Looks like the gang unit's pulling up right now.
Wilkes? Department 2.
That's what we want.
You guys get a case assigned to you guys?
No, we just doing a sweep. Why you guys trying? That's what Manny said, man. He was like, yo, what's up with the Winston's car? I know, I saw the car there. I know, we was gonna hit it earlier, too.
Really?
Classic. Oh, that's
I know.
I'm like, where the hell they... Oh, it's the fugitive unit.
Us in the Fugitive Unit, we share a lot of information. Sometimes we end up at the same house looking for the same kid.
We are competitive, but we also, you know, working towards the same goal, you know, taking bad guys off the streets.
Both units' target is Rodney Wilkes, wanted on charges that include assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. A tip came in this morning that he's hiding out with some relatives in Dorchester.
That's to give a little hard knock, man. Working out for 9, man.
Come downstairs!
The Fugitive Unit and Gang Unit are together at an apartment in Dorchester, with intel that suspect Rodney Wilkes, wanted on multiple charges, could be hiding out here.
That's to give a little hard knock, man. Working out for 9, man.
Come downstairs!
Stay front door. Where did he go? Where'd he go?
Back inside, back inside. Where'd he go? It's not making it any worse than it has to be. Let's go.
Right here.
Hold on.
Rodney, right? You have any weapons or anything on you? Can you drop down and call for transport?
Yeah, I got it.
You got 2 warrants, bro. Assault and battery, dangerous weapon, and trespass. That's for that incident that happened a couple of weeks ago over on Brookledge.
You weren't thinking of jumping, were you? Want to say something, okay?
He was like, damn, gang unit and fugitive unit?
All right, what time did you print yours?
Hold on, let's see.
No, but we had it. We were actually doing police work at that time.
Yeah.
You talk a lot of trash, but at the end of the day, the fugitive unit had that arrest. I don't know if the gang unit, they was there, but the arrest was ours. Where you guys headed next?
No, we can't tell you guys where we heading next.
All right, nice job, fellas. Always a pleasure, Joe.
See you, man. See you guys.
In Roxbury, the other Fugitive Unit team is still on the trail of Joseph Cooper, a dangerous ex-con wanted on assault and drug charges.
Fugitive investigations like this one, you need to be methodical with your approach and as tactical as we can. It's incredibly important to be patient.
Believing the target to be armed and dangerous, the cops take no chances. with 6 unmarked cars and a strategic grid staking out the area where Cooper was last spotted.
Out front right now, white t-shirt, big heavy guy.
We got a
Right out front, we have white t-shirt.
Okay, he's got like a bunch of little kids around him. It's almost like he's doing a camp or something there.
We have to figure something out here.
Believe it or not, he's leading that group of little kids like he's a camp counselor, but it looks close.
Steve,
If you want to watch him, go off with hands.
you know, tell him whatever you...
You know, you're checking to make sure all the camps are all set or something. Just have a talk with him.
I got it.
Don't come out right away because there's a lot of little kids around and we're not 100%, okay? Stay in the car. When Steve walks in here, just try to hold the perimeter.
Until we see what he does.
A man who might be a violent criminal, surrounded by a group of children. Even for the Fugitive Unit, it doesn't get much riskier than this.
Every single day, these families put their children out on these streets, and they expect us to protect them. It's a burden to carry, but I'm extremely proud to be able to carry that burden.
No, it's a negative.
Brian, he's a camp counselor.
So 981, we're gonna pull the plug on this for today.
We're going to try to do a little bit more stuff on that technical end. That's probably going to take at least the remainder of the day. We're going to pull off this.
And let them do their work, and hopefully we come up with something that we can get back on tomorrow.
All right, Sarge, they have the message. Thanks.
Dude, that haircut is sexy today.
My man, hooked it up.
The only thing that's missing is like a mullet.
Greg and I grew up in similar neighborhoods, not too far apart from each other, and there were so many older guys in the neighborhood who looked out for you. I had the benefit of a lot of them taking me under their wing and giving me a lot of good advice. So Chief 80 called. He wants us to meet with one of the kids from the neighborhood, kid Gavin McCarthy. He's been sick for a while.
So the chief, even though he's retired, still running the Cops for Kids with Cancer?
Yeah.
What is Gavin's issue exactly?
Gavin has neuroblastoma, so he actually has tumors on the brain.
Oh, man.
Kind of has an interest in policing, so I was thinking we can go over and meet him and his brothers.
Definitely.
I think as I've gotten older, I try to look after the kids who grew up in the neighborhood that I grew up in and other neighborhoods in the city.
I like nachos with beef.
Yeah, that's what we got.
Yes.
You know Ryan doesn't eat beef?
Really?
I eat beef. Ryan eats like beans, grass, nuts, berries.
Grass? That's my favorite one. So what do you do as a cop?
We work in the Fugitive Unit. It's an adult version of hide and seek.
For my age of 6, I'm brave enough to do anything. I would face a robber with bombs, a robber with a gun.
I think a robber, if he ever saw you, he would just run. He'd be scared. Because you're a tough kid.
I would kick him.
Gav, we get this fitness challenge coming up. It's a team of 4 guys. We're hoping that you could coach our team. Can you coach our team?
Don't do it.
Come on, please.
Don't do it.
Please.
Yes.
So we'll see you at the fitness challenge. Give me a high five.
Oh, no, harder. Oh, that's a good one.
They got you. I knew they'd get you. You talk all tough. Big, bad, mean Ryan.
It's the South End, baby. It's like a perfect blend of stuff and rich.
The hot spots of Boston's gang activity can change by the hour. Earlier tonight, a 19-year-old gang member was murdered in Mattapan. Now, sources are telling the police retaliation will play out in the South End.
He's looking over here crazy.
Yeah, he dipped, man. He thought us. He definitely dipped down.
He's grilling hard. We noticed that they wouldn't move. Like they were waiting for us to leave. You remember that kid we stopped on Dale Street and then the time me and Gene stopped in front of his house? I think that was the car they were driving. A hatchback Mercedes.
They were on the hatchback Mercedes?
Fellas, make your way over here. We're gonna talk to these guys. Oh, yo, I think this kid got a warrant right here. Gun kid too. Fellas, make your way over here. We're gonna talk to these guys.
Expecting retaliation for an earlier shooting in Mattapan, the night gang unit has pulled over a familiar car.
Oh, yo, I think this kid got a warrant right here. Gun kid too. As soon as I saw him, I knew that I had to get inside this vehicle because I know not only what he's capable of, but I know what he's known for in the streets. Yeah, he was on that warrant list that they always print out for like Boston's most wanted. Yeah.
Outstanding warrants are one way to get gang members off the streets. Another is illegal weapons possession.
Yo, get this knife, man.
You got a knife right here? All right.
Based on their body language and how nervous they became, you know, they immediately started sweating and everybody was shaking nervously.
So you want to step up?
You know, which are the telltale signs that there's something inside the vehicle. I don't know if you guys remember, we found a big bag of rounds. That was a kid that was suspected to have ran on them and tossed it.
But tonight, the car's clean. And as it happens, the guy in the back seat squared up with the courts just yesterday.
That's never what happens. That's like 1 in a million chance that this kid cleared up his warrants a day before.
The driver, though, is taking a ride.
You're gonna go to jail for driving without a license because we saw you driving, right? So.
Nah, I wasn't driving.
You're sitting in the car with the key in the ignition.
The key was not on.
Just save it for another day.
So it was a good start, regardless.
He's an impact kid, too. They were lying.
This gang game, this gun game, it's a very dangerous game. You know, as a police officer, you read the writing on the walls. You can't just lock the problems away. It's bigger than that. It's actually making an impact on the community.
Think about cops, you're always competing on something. At work, out of work, it's always a competition. We're worried about Winston, D? Nah. Are we worried about anyone?
You afraid of anyone out there?
No.
Time for that donut.
Would you get an old-fashioned?
Yeah, I want an old-fashioned, dude. I want with a glazed donut.
I've been eating donut all my life, and I'm still in shape.
Get your foot chase, we'll burn it out quick.
What do you think Winston and them's eating right now?
Salad, protein bars. We gotta come up with a name, too.
Doughboys.
Yeah.
All right, now here we go. Shirt time. Let me see you put the shirt on by yourself. You have to feel for it, Jill. No. You have to fix your shoulder first.
Okay.
Grab your shirt. Grab your button. No. Hey, Jalen. There are some days where you want to just either go to your room and bury your face in a pillow, or you just want to go outside and scream. Jalen, go get your shoes outside for me.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I think I have more difficulty with my youngest son, Caden, than Jalen.
You just eat my orange. You are going
Back up.
My lunch.
Sit right here, first of all.
Oh, boy.
Sit down. Let me tell you something. You need to respect your mommy and daddy, and you need to watch your tone. Do you understand me?
School time. Put on your coat.
Great job. You're such a cool cat. Jalen, go get your jacket from mommy and put your jacket on. There you go. Great job. I'm definitely at a crossroad in my career right now because I'm thinking more about the raising of my boys. I'm going to put you on the bus. What do you mean, where am I going? And at this point, I'm really not the dad that I want to be. Love you. Love you. Love you.
Attention all units, looking for a black SUV involved in a shooting.
SUV that flew up Interville, but I don't know where it went off to.
On Interville?
Shots fired and a vehicle fleeing the scene. An all too familiar call in this neighborhood.
When you hear Interville Street, your spider sensors go off a little bit more. The hair on the back of your neck tend to stand up a little bit, and you kind of expect the worst.
For the night gang unit, once again, tracking down the gun is the objective.
This could be our guy. You got your ID on you, boss?
We don't do.
You don't have your seatbelt on, all right? So that's a $25 ticket. No, let me finish, then you want to jump out, okay?
Go ahead and turn the vehicle off, man. Turn the vehicle off.
What's that? You got something else to say?
Dude, do you have a problem, dude?
I'm telling you.
The passenger is the one with the mouth right now.
Calm yourself down, dude. This vehicle is matching the description of a vehicle that just committed a violent crime.
Why you acting so tough?
Yo, step outside of the car, yo. The last thing you want to do is lose control of a situation that could possibly get you killed. Yo, keep looking at me up and down like that, yo. Right. No matter what part of Boston you're from, whether you're a white Irish guy from Southie, whether you're a black kid from Roxbury, Dorchester, everyone has that little edge to him.
Yeah, he's all set, yo. All set.
The kid might have a chip on his shoulder, but he's not who they're looking for.
Rick, you use some good discretion, because I know I probably would have had to write him up.
Oh, dude.
You know, like...
I just want that life.
I think fear is what motivates you. My biggest fear for my boys is for them to be in this lifestyle that nothing productive could ever come from.
Then
when he's trying to have the stare off, I'm like, dude, I can't even believe you. Like, you're a good kid. Like, be that.
Last name Canuto, C-A-N, U-T-O. See, the difference between our team, we mean business. These dudes here, they got shirts made, they're parading around here, they got instructors.
The Boston Police Department's annual fitness challenge features teams from across the force. But for the fugitive and gang units, it's a grudge match.
You gotta extend your hips. You gotta extend, not like that, bro.
Don't worry about my team. Worry about your team, dude.
I'm just trying to help you guys out.
Yeah. So on our team, Mike, Brian, Winston, you are coach, right? Okay. You can make your speech, yeah.
It was a wonderful year. I hope my team just makes it. There's a lot to do, so I hope they just do a good job.
Thanks, Gavin. Let's go. Gavin on three.
Gavin on three.
1, 2, 3.
Gavin! Nice.
There we go.
Who's running first?
We didn't see him.
Make sure he runs fast.
Gavin is a kid from our neighborhood that has been through so much, all the different chemotherapy treatments and all the different medical setbacks, and he's a kid who just continuously keeps a smile on his face. To be able to get to know him is a privilege.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go!
11. Who wants it? You gotta stop 6. 37.
The Boston Police Department's annual fitness challenge pits unit against unit.
Let's go, BPD. Keep cranking. Knock it out, Manny.
For the gang and fugitive units, it's a war for a year's worth of bragging rights.
Come on, go ahead. We have practiced it, I think. Go ahead. Team McCarthy moving outside. We got another team moving outside as well. Who's coming behind him? Manny.
Come on, Manny. Come on. It's all ours. It's all over. Done. We win.
D, are you kidding me, dude? Dude, it's a wrap.
Officer down.
You all right, man?
Chill.
I can't do it. I'm done. Read it up, man. I'm done.
Gavin McCarthy.
Hey, Gavin, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Who's the commissioner?
With the commission.
I'm sort of like in charge of all the cops.
Well, if you're like the boss of the boss, isn't that like the mayor?
No, the mayor is the boss of the boss of the boss.
To be able to meet Gavin, he's shown me like what's truly important in this life, what's truly important in your career is like you need to focus your efforts and your energy on people like Gavin.
It's my distinct privilege and honor to have you guys here working out with us. I can't thank you guys enough for what you do on a daily basis out there on the streets. you know, to keep us and the rest of our community safe.
I don't think I always knew what I was going to do. Growing up, I was always around the police department, and I really liked the way they led their lives. There were so many guys in the neighborhood who looked out for you, and it's kind of emotional to talk about, but it's, you wouldn't get there without their help.
I want to thank everybody coming out. Reebok CrossFit 1, Boston Police Runners Club. Be good. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Thank you very much.
Go ahead. 840 Rush. We're talking about 10 again?
There's somebody up there right now. I see the lights. Swing around. Somebody coming down.
In the Bromley Heath housing projects, the night gang unit is still on edge following the shooting in Mattapan.
We're very familiar with multiple gangs in that area. Retaliation is, you know, it's imminent.
Niggas is about to be out. Somebody passed something to somebody.
I observed what I thought to be one of the males chamber a round of a firearm.
Your boy just grabbed something.
He grabbed it. He grabbed it. As soon as we opened the door of the vehicle, they all took off in different directions. I locked in on one. Get on the ground. And I just chased him until I caught him. When I tackled him and flipped him over, I realized that it was like a kid, like a baby. It was almost like I was seeing my own son. Why'd you run?
How old are you?
15.
Did you check him real good?
I checked him real good. No gun. It just pains me that he's kind of in that lifestyle already, and he's kind of following that path, and he has no aspirations to really get off that path.
I'm hoping you're gonna learn from your mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know I get told that every day.
Yeah, nah.
And time do tell, always.
With no weapon recovered at the scene, the young man is released into the custody of his father.
Policing is not just putting the handcuffs on somebody. You have to be willing to kind of walk them through the steps that someone in their family probably hasn't really walked them through.
So where we heading now, Ryan?
I'm heading to Roxbury looking for Joseph Cooper. We get units on surveillance already sitting on a house, so he's with who they think is his new girlfriend, and she's actually wanted as well.
Oh.
So they're sitting on it now, so we're gonna fly over there and get there.
He's the same guy talked about want to shoot it out with the cops if you get stopped or if you get cornered.
Exactly.
Fugitive suspect Joseph Cooper isn't doing himself any favors. Violating a restraining order led to a confidential informant tipping off the police where he might be hiding. And that's brought them to the Lawrence Avenue area.
It's too short, right?
Yeah. It's like you see someone with dreadlocks, it's like, you know, wow, could that be him?
The guy right there?
I say no.
Winnie, that looks like him right there, bro. The right height. James, there's a guy standing right at the corner of the L and the B. He's got dreadlocks on, white t-shirt.
He got into delivery car.
Sarge, we pulled by. Tony was right there, too, so he probably saw the same guy getting into the car. Tony, what kind of car? Call out the plate.
He's in the car. It says Jersey plate.
981, it sounds like that's gonna be him. We're gonna try to do him right at Blue and Quincy. Tony, if you can take the rear bumper.
And Ryan, just come in hot on the left-hand side.
Yeah, try to make a loop. Try to just make a
I'm
loop.
looping in now.
He's coming down Blue right now, right at Quincy.
All right, let's try to box him in right here.
Watch the crossfire. He's in that rear left-hand side there.
Those situations that the adrenaline's moving.
Right there.
There's a violent suspect inside the vehicle.
All right, go, Ryan, go. We're gonna box him right here.
And somehow you're gonna try to stop that car.
Right there. All right, go, Ryan, go. We're gonna box him right here.
Hands, everybody in the vehicle, give me a hand. Show your hands, show your hands. Everybody get your hands.
This is a guy that said he was gonna shoot it out with the police. All those things are going through your head.
Right rear passenger. Right rear passenger. Shut the car off.
Joseph Cooper bragged that if the cops ever caught him, he wouldn't go down without a fight. But at a busy intersection in Roxbury, He's been apprehended with no shots fired.
You guys want to give him another shot? Yeah. We gave one already. Go try. Got anything on you, my man?
It is a good feeling. There's a sense of satisfaction because you know that you have apprehended him. At the end of the day, we're trying to protect the neighborhoods that we grew up in.
Thank you.
Good job,
Thanks
Michelle.
for your help.
Sure, Kim.
Good job.
I love hanging out with you guys. I like the outside of work miles.
Outside of work? Okay.
I like the outside of work miles.
I was thinking earlier, when you go into work, it's really only 4 hours before the kids go to bed. It's just like the worst 4 hours of the day. You know?
Oh,
they're
when they
crazy.
leave? Oh, I know.
We've been around each other all day. They're crazy off the wall. And you guys run around playing cops and robbers all day.
Or they just sit in a car and download music.
Oh, now you know what we do. Now you know what we do.
I feel like you guys get off easy at the work at night. Because we have them, like she was saying, at that bad hour. Like, we're always the mean mommies, especially me.
You know something? You're right.
So let me get this straight. Dealing with the city's worst murderers, killers, gangbangers,
I'll switch places with you like a few nights.
Me too.
I would love it.
Would you guys think about going to these?
Uh,
Our kids are the age, like, they need you guys.
I'm tired of Caden asking me when we pick him up, where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? And I always have to tell him, he's at work, Caden. It's like, I feel like I'm a single parent.
Toast to days?
no, let's not jump the gun.
Let's toast to considering.
Let's toast to considering days. Consideration.
Considering days.
And helping out.
Mister. Sometimes on the night shift, I encounter boys that are probably only 9, 10 years older than my boys.
5.
No, and this is? It just makes me strive to be that much stronger of a father because if I have any breath in my body, my boys would never be out on the streets doing what I see every single night. Whether it means I need to cut back on overtime and working in order to be that father that I need to be around my boys and raise them to be men, that's what I will do. You can't really put a price tag on your children's future, you know, especially when you're dealing with young men. Because, I mean, let's face it, the world is lacking positive men.
What up, cuz? What's up, dog?
First day, baby.
Yo, just getting up early in the morning?
No, not a fan of it.
And you didn't bring any coffee?
Why would I ever do that?
Oh, it's the first day on days.
Okay, and it's your first day on days. You could have brought me some coffee.
After a lot of thought and deliberation, Terrique and Miles have transferred to days.
Morning, good morning, good morning.
Hey! I guess you can't beat him, join him.
Can't beat him, join him. Fair enough.
I don't know if they told you, but no red sneakers on date.
I got to pump my out for a foot chase.
Foot chase? Last time you guys lost a foot chase. So
Why is it gonna be like that? I thought we was gonna be welcomed with open arms.
Exactly, you know what I mean?
Okay, guys, girls, roll call. All right. Robinson, Erlinson, Arujo,
Sir.
Canuto.
Yes, sir.
Lee,
Sir.
Ramos, Conley. And then we have our newest additions to today's, Lawton and Chambers. Finally saw the light, literally and figuratively. So, let's try to take care of these guys and teach them some police work. So, all right.
So they might get you a hander though.
I definitely feel like it's that time to be the more tranquil soccer dad. There's a bigger goal than myself at hand, which is my family.
You got a lot of rules.
Dude, listen, I'm the car commander. Can I command?
Jeez. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Oh, it's gonna work. We're gonna make it work. This is a marriage.